Good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just what were your emotions like during that pregame ceremony when you saw the Big East title banner being unveiled?
Well, I can speak for almost everybody who's in the locker room. I mean, it was just a testament to all the hard work we put in last year. And, like, we didn't finish how we wanted to, but, like, that was just a testament to what we did accomplish last year, but we're hungry for more.
BG, you came off the bench tonight. What'd you want to do? How'd you want to affect the game?
I just wanted to come in and make an impact off the bench, whether that was defensively, rebounding, scoring. I just wanted to make my presence known when I was on the court.
David, just going back to that ceremony, I mean, did it kind of inspire y'all for those opening minutes of that game to kind of try to repeat what you did last year, or did you just, once that ceremony is over, everything's in the past, or just?
I mean, the ceremony was perfect, man. Like, even the countdown to watching them unravel. We celebrated on the court. We all smiled. It felt great to just see that banner, hear the fans' reactions to the banner being dropped. It just, like I said, was a testament to what we did last year. We got to the locker room. We like, all right, now that's last year. So put our stripes back on and went into the next season.
Yeah, Ben, 11 guys played, 11 guys scored. How much is that depth going to help you guys this season?
I feel like there's a big reason to how we're going to win games this year. Just the depth, whether it's we get in foul trouble, whoever it is, we have people to just come in and make an impact straight away. There's no fall off. We compete every day in practice, like me, Sean, Chase, the bench guys against the top guys. So it's just a matter of like that competitive nature that we do in practice. We can bring it onto the court, so there's no drop off.
Sean, Cam Little scores with 20 points tonight. What did you kind of think of his performance and his leadership out on the court?
Man, that's my guy. I loved how he was tonight. Cam is a confident person. You could tell Cam was gonna have a good game when you seen him this morning, man. He came into the out real energetic, real happy like he always does. Had a great fit on. He was just ready to go, all business, hair picked out, man. It was just great to see. It was great to see Cam and how he played. He played with pace. He took his shots, and then he made other guys better. So, yeah.
Speaking of Cam Shaw, I think him and TK made their first 6 combined three-pointers. It seems like this team might be a better shooting team than last season. Just what kind of different dynamic does that give the offense different than last season?
Man, last year we had a great offensive year, so that just adds to that. Them two guys account for a lot of our offense and put a lot of pressure on defenses. So if they're able to just space defenses out more and more, it just makes our offense harder to guard.
Sean, what are your legitimate expectations for this season, and how does Game 1 fit into that big picture?
Man, I think most of us have been saying this. Everybody's been talking to me. Our main goal is a national championship. And Game 1, how that attests to that, man. Just going out, playing hard, focus on what we want to accomplish, and just handling the little things. Game 1 was Game 1. We did what we needed to do. We got a lot of things to grow from, and that's what we wanted. Like, we knew that the game wasn't going to be perfect, but we went out there, played hard, made mistakes, played through mistakes, and we got got game film to go watch and get better from.
Ben, I think the biggest question about this team was on defense, with Omax being such a crucial piece last season. I think you guys started the game with 3 stops. What have you seen defensively from this team? How is it different from last season? Where do you think you can improve on that end?
I feel like people have just taken steps up in their roles on defense. Obviously, losing Omax as that defensive presence, like the number 1 guy on defense, was a big thing. So people like Jop, he's taken a big step in his defense. Everyone else, because we know that the only way we can win games is if we play defense. Obviously, offense, for us, we can kind of take care of that on itself. So just focusing on the defensive end, having a defensive identity.
Sean, a lot of people were looking at Chase as kind of being a breakout guy this season. I think this was his career high in points tonight. What kind of growth have you seen from him just from last season into this one?
Man, Chase has always been a great player, but I feel like the growth that I've seen so far through the summer, fall, when we were just practicing, was his confidence. His confidence in his offensive ability. last year he was a little timid sometimes, but we all know Chase is a great offensive player and defensive player. So to just see him take a jump in his confidence is really what I've seen.
Ben, you seem to be favoring your right foot towards the end of the game. Is there anything to be concerned about there?
No, I'm all good. Just a little, just landed awkwardly, but I'm fine.
Sean, for yourself, when you come into a game, how do you see yourself as more of a defensive player or an offensive player? How do you see your role on this team for the season?
When I'm checking the game, main thing everybody tells me is just to bring energy, be a spark. If that starts on the defensive end with me. So picking up the guy, getting a stop, start off the game, and then on offensive, just what Coach likes to say is wreaking havoc. So on both ends of the floor, making my presence felt, getting guys shots, getting myself looks, just bringing a spark to the game.
We saw a lot of lineups with you and Stevie, Chase. I think Trey was out there with you guys a little bit. What do those lineups give your team?
The lineup with me and Stevie, that's a havoc-wreaking lineup, and we put emphasis on that when we're in with each other. We come talk to each other like we want to really guard it while we're in the game together, and we want our presence to be known on the defensive end first. But on the offensive end, we want to get to our actions, get to our spacing, and just make the right play, be confident in ourselves, stuff like that.
Anything else for the player? All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.